All right, good morning or good evening or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this tutorial. All right, guys, so in today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to color grade your video. A lot of people will be complaining, my phone doesn't have a good camera, it doesn't have a nice camera. What am I going to do? Am I not going to be able to use my phone and create videos? Well, the answer is you don't really need a nice camera once you know how to make edits. Do you understand? Once you know how you can edit your pictures or your videos, you are good to go. You don't need an iPhone. It's not a must. You can use an ordinary Android and create a nice video. Anyway, the tool I'm going to be using for today's creation is CapCut. Okay, CapCut. So this is the video I'm going to make use of in this edit. This is the video I'm going to make use of. All right, so as you can see, this is what this video looks like original video. This is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to come to this section, this one over here. As you can see, I splitted this video into two so that we can see the difference between the original and the one we did after edit. So look at it properly. It's not that my camera is bad though. My camera is not all that bad, but I really need to add more things, like more stuff to it. Okay, so I'll come to this side and I'll click on, okay, I don't even need to click on anything. Just come to this section, this video here, this one here. This is the one I want to edit, so I'll put this white line there. I'll put it there. Then in editing the color of your or the tone of your video, that's what we mean by color grading, how your video looks like. In editing it, we have so many things you can use and edit in CapCut. Well, I guess CapCut has made so many features, pro features, but I think I'll try my best to make use of free features in this tutorial. Although I'm making use of CapCut Pro, but I'm just going to make use of the free features to show you that you can actually edit your videos. Another app you can use to edit your videos is InShot. It's just that InShot don't have much tools compared, like editing tools, like in terms of color grading compared to CapCut. So it's either you scroll to this side, this place that says filters. You can use filters to edit your video. If you click on filter, then you will see so many filters here. You will see we are under life, we have landscape, we have movies, we have mono, we have retro. So under life you will see so many things in life. Let me scroll up. So anyone you click on right now, you will see it. Have you seen this video have changed because I picked natural, and this stuff here is used to increase or decrease it, like how big it will show. If I am to increase it now, see what will happen. If I am to decrease it, see what will happen. If I'm to click this one right here now, or let me click this nothing, have you seen it? This is what this video will look like. Okay, so but I don't really prefer using filters though. I can go over to landscape. You will see other stuffs there about the landscape. Have you seen it? You see so many things about landscape. Then you can go over to movies. You will see other things, like you see so many things about movies, even mono, night scene, retro. Mono, I think mono is, it has to do with black. Yes, mono has to do with black. So this is it, but I don't need black features, so I'll just click on this place that I don't need any filters, and that's all. I'll delete this stuff here. So now the next thing you can do is let's go over to this place that says you can tap on the video itself. This video, I think there's somewhere they said retouch. Yes, if you this one, you have to tap on the video you want, then you click on retouch. This retouch, we have face, we have body. So right now I'm not going to be able to make use of body because I did not show my entire body. In this body now, this body can help and reduce or increase your size. If my neck, okay, my neck is showing. If I am to increase it now. Have you seen it? Have you seen how thin my neck is? Look at this place. If I'm to decrease it, have you seen it? So this is just used in editing. If I am to increase this one now, my hands or my arms, though I'm not showing my entire body, so that's why the stuff is like this. If I showed my entire body now, I will be able to reduce my body size or increase my body size, my leg, my chest. You know, it all depends. Chest, this is the chest. Then this smooth is just to make your face very, very smooth. Have you seen it? Be looking at the picture. If I'm to decrease it, if I'm to increase it, to make your face look smoother. Brightening is to brighten your face, but I don't really like using this stuff. I don't really like using this stuff because it's not actually all that good. Then under my face, under this place that they said face right now, I'll have to go to, where's that retouch again? Okay, retouch. Then face has to do with your face. Like in this video now, if I want to use it, if I want to make use of retouch, is face that will make use of, because I cannot make use of body because I did not show my entire body. Do you understand? So this face, we have so many filters as well under face. We are under auto. If you want, you can use your hand, change it to face, then you do your work there. Have you seen it? Clear blemishes. Your face will be very, very clear. Your face will be very, very smooth. Your skin tone, you pick your skin tone, the color of your skin tone. It all depends on what you picked. So you can just take from here the warmth. You can reduce the warmth or something, the intensity. Like, it depends on what you want. So you can just pick it and you can just take it. Under makeup, we have manual, but I don't really like using any of these things. The one I recommend most, I would like to reset this stuff. The one I recommend the most is just clicking on, you don't need to click on anything, you come down here, this adjust button. This is what I like using most. Okay, so in this adjust button, I'll come to adjust. Now what you need to know that is what you're using to, like, how you are adjusting this thing depends on the color of your video and your background and what you are putting on. Because as you can see in this video, I'm putting on a black shirt and I have my black hair with me and my background. So it depends on your background. So if you're color grading your own, it's not actually everything I used in color grading mine that you can use. It all depends in your background. So I'm still going to teach you guys as you proceed. Okay, so I'm just teaching you guys this stuff so that you can know that you can be able to adjust or color grade your video using this adjust button and CapCut. So using this video as an example, I'll go over to my adjust. We're already in adjust. Then these features here, I don't really use it. This color correction and color match, I don't use it because it's just like auto adjust. Like CapCut, you just use their hand and adjust it anyhow. So, and it's a pro feature. I can make use of it because I'm using a pro CapCut, but maybe if you're using a free CapCut, you cannot make use of it. But I don't really advise using this too. So let's go back to our brightness. Brightness has to do with how bright your video is. For me, if you increase it this way, look at where you're going to be using to increase it. This stuff here, increasing, this side means decreasing. So for me, I like my video being, my brightness being decreased. Maybe I'll decrease my brightness in -2. Okay, then my contrast, if I am to increase my contrast, this is what contrast is all about. It's just like it makes the video shouty or faded. Do you understand? When you increase it, the video will be very, very shouty. You'll be seeing the colors everywhere, will be like everything will be too much, like will be too bright. This one means like the colors will be what faded. So my contrast, I'll put my contrast to maybe, let's say, something like 7. I think 7 is okay. Then for my saturation has to do with colors, how colors are coming out, the warmth color. And if I'm to reduce it now, it will be black in color. Okay, so my saturation, I'll put my saturation to something like 4, because I want my color to come out a little bit. Yeah. Then for my brilliance, this brilliance kind of works like brightness somehow. Do you understand? So if I'm to increase it too much, this is what will happen. But I would like to decrease anything called brightness in my video, because I don't like my videos being too bright. So I'll put my brilliance in what? -3. Then under sharpen makes your video to be what? Sharp. If I'm to increase it, have you seen how sharp everything, no blur image, everything is showing? If I'm to decrease it now, this video will be like there are some blur parts. Have you seen it? But if you increase it, everything will be what? Very, very sharpened. So I would like to put my sharpen at what? 20. I think this is okay. Then my clarity means having a clear video, everything clear. Have you seen what clarity is all about? Everything clear. But I don't like giving it too much clarity, so let's say, let me adjust. I think, is this one okay? Let me just leave it at 16. Then for my, I'll shift to this side. Hope you're seeing where I'm touching. You're seeing this place, this is where I'm touching. So I'll shift to this side. I'll go right here, touch my highlights. In my highlights, I'll touch it. I'll reduce my highlight. My highlight is like kind of brightness, or to highlight every white spot in your video. Like, do you understand? So I'll make my highlight to be in, I think, is this okay? So -5 is okay. Then for my shadows, this is practically what shadows is all about. My shadows, I'll make my shadows to be what? -4. I think this is okay. Then for my whites, the reason why I'm using this white now is because of this my background. Have you seen it? And because of this white stuff in my clothes. So if you're in a black background and everything you're putting on is black, there's no white there, you don't need to use these two here. This white is just because this background is somehow white, and this my clothes too has white, plus my teeth and my earring. So that's the reason why I'm using what? White, so that the white color will do what? Will come out. Where if I'm to increase the white color, this is what will happen. But I like decreasing the white color sharp. I'll put it in something like -4. Okay. Then for my blacks, I'll put black because I have these black clothes on. This black, my black hair. Have you seen it? That's the reason why I'm going to make use of what? Black. So in your own video, if you don't have black, but you must have black because of your hair, so you have to use black, but it will be just a little bit if you're not putting on any black clothes. So if you're to increase it, this is what will happen. If you're to decrease it, this is what will happen. So I was saying, let me just put it like this, to -2. All right, this video is already getting pretty, so let's go over to where? Temperature. We're going over to temperature. Now this is where you know if your video will be warm or it will be cold. Have you seen what temperature is all about? So I like my video being kind of cold, you know. So I will still tell you why. I'll put it a -14. Then for my HSL, but I'm still going to come there. This HSL here, where is it? Yeah, this stuff here, HSL. This is where the main stuff comes in. But for this fade now, this fade will make your video to fade, like it will not be clear. So I don't really need it. I'll remove it. Then this vignette, you see there are some videos when you're watching it, it will be as if that there are black stuff here, like black shadows here, and here, or sometimes white shadows here, or here. Do you understand? And some people here, like some people now here, just here will be what? Black. That one that we have just black, we call it gradients. Okay, So in our next tutorial I'll teach you guys how to do that stuff, but for now I'm going to teach you guys how you can make use of vignette to add black shadows at the edge of your video. Okay, so if you put vignette, if you're to increase it, it will give you black edges. Have you seen what I mean by vignette? Have you seen it? So let me just say I'll put my vignette in something like, let me view this full video. Okay, this is nice. Yeah, 13. I'll leave it at 13. But if you're to decrease it, it will give you white vignette, like white shadows. So but I'll leave it at black because I like black. I'll leave it at, I think it's 13, right? So I'll put it at 13. Then this grain here now is just like having dot on top of your head, this kind of stuff. Now here you'll be having small particles in front of your video. I don't really need it, so I'll do what, I'll remove it. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to go back to this place. They now said what? HSL. This HSL and this graph kind of like works, but graph is a little bit like complicated compared to HSL. So if you know that you're still, I'm just using HSL to explain because you guys, most of you are just still beginners. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use HSL to explain it because it's very simpler to what make use of and to understand. So I'll click on this HSL. Now if you look at this HSL, you will see that we have so many colors here, right? And after these colors here, we have this hue, we have saturation, and we have what? Lightness. So what I'm going to do now is, any color, all these colors here, you're not going to make use of it. You're just going to have to make use of the ones you have in your videos. That's why I said if you're adjusting, you adjust videos according to what you are wearing, the tone of your skin, what you are putting on, and your background. Do you understand? So in this my video now, I will make use of red. Do you know why I'm going to make use of red? I'm going to tell you the colors I'm going to make use of. I'm going to make use of red. I'm going to make use of this orange, brownish orange, something like that. I think that's all. Yeah, this is just these two colors that I'm going to make use of. You know the reason why I'm going to make use of just these two colors? The reason is because, one, this red color is for this my cheek here, my cheek. This red color now, I'm going to make use of this red color because of this my cheek here. Have you seen it? This, when I was doing this video, like what I used, should I say I have a little bit of, I don't know if I should call it makeup, or I don't know exactly what they used to call it, but like reddish cheek, I want it to be there a little bit. That's why I'm going to make use of this red, plus my lipstick, my lip should be red, a bit red in color. Then for this orange or brownish orange color, I'm using it because of this my clothes here, this place in my clothes, and because of my face, so that when I'm using red will not make my face to be what, too reddish. Then now to explain this hue, this saturation, and this lightness, each color you go under, I'm into red now. As you can see, red is what, highlighted. Anyone you are on, you are working on, it will be what, highlighted. If I'm to click on this blue here now, you will see this red will no longer be what, highlighted. Oh yeah, let's click on the blue. Let's see, the blue will be what, highlighted. Have you seen it? Now this hue and saturation, everything here has what, changed. Plus there is this circular thing around it showing that it is the one that is what, highlighted. Let me put it back in red. Have you seen it? So under red, let's start working. We have hue. This hue right here now, if I'm to click on this hue, this side that this my arrow is pointing on, if I move this hue like this my face will start shining somehow purple or pink. Do you understand? And if I'm to shift it towards this direction, this hue just practically means if you shift it to the right, it means that the color, it will now have the color of the color beside the highlighted color. Wait, let me not confuse you. Oh yeah, listen again. The highlighted color is what? Red. This hue now, if you point it to this direction, is going to give you the color beside the highlighted color, which is what? Red. Which means under this hue, if I shift this thing this way now, this hue, if I shift it this way, this my video will have the color of the next color beside this red here, which is what? This brownish orange. Now let's check it. Have you seen it? Brownish orange. Check my mouth, you see the color of my mouth. Brownish what? Orange. Have you seen it? If I'm to push it back, it will have the color of this what? Purple. Have you seen it? Or this pink, whatever. So this hue practically means like, if you shift it front, do you want it to have reddish color, or like what color do you want? If you shift it back, it will have the color that is before that color you are highlighted on. I don't know if you've understood what I'm trying to say. All right, so in this my hue, I'm going to give my hue, I think 17 is all right? But let me give it 18, or should I give it 16? Let me just leave it at 18. Then under my saturation determines if it will come out well or if it will be what? Faded. Have you seen it? I decrease my saturation. Look at the color of my mouth now. If I'm to increase the color of my saturation, it's going to be what? 13, or I don't know. Yeah, 13 is okay. Then for my lightness, is it for it to be dark or for it to be what? Light. Have you seen it? So I'll make my light to be what? Let's say 20. 20 is good. Then I'll go over to the next color, which is what? Brownish orange. Under my hue, I'll make my hue to have, let's say, maybe this my hue now. Should I put it in? Okay, let me just reduce it, or minus, no, let me put it at this sign here, 2. Then this my saturation. I think my saturation should be this way. Okay, this is my red. I need to adjust few things. Lightness, let me reduce my lightness to 10 or 11. Then I'll come back to this orange. This my hue now. I kept my hue at what? Let's say maybe 2 or 3. No, let me keep it at 2. Then my saturation here, I'll make it to be what? Let's say maybe 10 or 11. Then my lightness, should I decrease the color or should I increase it? I think this is okay, but it's too dark. Let me put it something like this. You should have a light color like 4 is okay. So having known this, I'm done editing the color grading. I'm done color grading my video. Have you seen it? My video looks a lot much better. This is what the old video looked like, okay, and this is what the new video looked like. So check it, the old one and the new one, which one looks better? This new one is much better, right? Although the old one is good though, but like I'm trying to teach you guys something you can do with just your CapCut. So this is how you can color grade your videos, okay? So you don't need to worry about having a nice camera as long as you have a CapCut account. If you have CapCut in your phone, you can be able to do what? Edit and change or color grade your videos. So that will be all for this tutorial.